Right, we're live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We're slightly late, but the reasoning behind it is up until about this moment, it didn't seem like Spark Sport were actually going to be showing this test match. I signed up to a free trial, even though we already have a 6-month subscription, and it still said you need a subscription to watch this cricket, but we have now got it sorted out. We're first over in New Zealand are batting, and let's hope for a big total.
Wait.
As you can see, she is well and truly excited for this. I feel like it was that kind of anticlimax of going on and saying, "Era, you cannot watch this."
Yeah. Did I need to ring them? That would have been a fun conversation at this time of night.
It would have, but we're currently sitting 10 p.m. here in New Zealand. Latham, he's faced 4 balls so far. Still sitting on the 0 runs. Stuart Broad, the bowler. No Jimmy Anderson in this matchup, I should mention.
No.
Ben Stokes was a questionable one of whether or not he would be match fit, but Ben Stokes is Ben Stokes, so he'd have a broken leg and still try and bowl like 20 overs.
Did he have a cold or something, or COVID?
I think it was just the body being worn down from so much like work, and also it was that knee, wasn't it? That knee joint when he was absolutely smashing us for 6s all over the place. The hit, still a bit tender, and also good way to kill the mood. Says Cashman there, and also do says Cashman, and also hey hello Amish and hello Donna. Says Katie Dixon there.
How's it going?
Now currently New Zealand, hopefully good start to this test match we're hoping for, maybe like 400, but then saying that they got 500, they got beaten.
Yeah, well, not many teams score 500 in the first innings and lose, but anyway.
That's out.
Far out.
Hey, can we just show what you had there? My mum was taking that one. she was ready for it. And Stuart Broad picks up the wicket at Latham.
For Pete's sake.
Here we go. We'll just put it a little bit closer to you, eh?
No.
There's a wiki already. Hello, Dad.
Caught first slip for none.
It was a good ball. He had to play it.
He had to play it, but I mean, did he have to play it there?
Straight to Joe Root at first slip. Mum had her hands up. She was ready to catch it. And that is how you start a test match for Stuart Broad when you haven't got Anderson at the other end. We knew that he was going to have to step up, and he's done just that. Bye-bye, Latham.
Well, it could be bye-bye Latham from the team.
Dude, 6 balls.
6 balls.
And also, who started a stream and jinxed his own team? Says Abdullah. That was probably me. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. And also, I might be eating a cookies and cream cheesecake and cappuccino thick shake. Damn. Sounds all right, doesn't it?
Yeah, the cheesecake sounds all right. Don't know about the thick shake, though.
I sound always
every time I look there.
Just Stuart Broad. He's not even really smiling, is he?
Oh, he's
oh yeah, now there's a little smile coming in.
Yeah, got that one.
Yeah, so New Zealand are 1 down. Not ideal. You know, you read that one too, didn't you?
Yeah. But I won't read it out.
No. And also, I'm gonna have to leave that question, little brother.
Yeah, I would too, but I'm not close enough to the keyboard.
Yeah. And also, hi from Dr. Ezra. Hello, mate. And also, want to try again, says Katie. All right, Matthew Potts, ready to go. Not the start that the Kiwis are after, to say the least.
I reckon I jinx them every time I come on this live stream.
You do a bit, because Dad sits down and we have a good first session.
I sit down and we lose about 4 wickets in an hour. Should we see if we can beat that?
Maybe. I think we could at this stage. We've already had one. Where's a hat or something? I feel like the hats were a good thing for you, weren't they? There you go. Get that on you. That'll help you out, eh? It actually kind of matches. I got or maybe not quite that long. There you go. There we go. That's nice. Ball. That's a beautiful delivery from Matthew Potts.
We won the toss, did we?
Yep. New Zealand chose to bat.
Yeah, I know. I'm just questioning it already. But anyway.
This looks like a fun pitch because it's kind of got all of those like.
Yeah, it's like a mat.
Yeah.
Carpet or something.
That looked nice. I was about England in their place up there. It was like Black Cats give me so much hope. But then ends up breaking my heart, says Minecraft.
Yeah, as they say, don't encourage them. Don't watch them because you just encourage them. That's the same. Yeah.
I mean, that seems like a pretty harsh saying,
It
doesn't it?
is, isn't it?
Because that's like saying, like, if the Black Caps lose, just bun them off.
Yeah.
They see you later.
Oh, no.
And I was looking at this. Sorry, Katie. At for a wicket, nice. Says Brandon. And Latham does not deserve to be a captain. Might be time to go back home to Canterbury. Says Cashman. He really hasn't had a good series, has he?
No, he hasn't. It's not like him at all. And, well, he's not captain this game anyway. Williamson is.
Skipper is back.
Skipper's back.
Possibly.
But he's not in the best of form either, so.
Nah, but he's going to have to steer the ship. Geez, that looked aggressive. But that's going to be nicely whipped away to the leg side. And that is our first run of the day.
Oh.
Lovely. It does look like a carpet though, doesn't it? It looks like it literally looks like it's like that, but I don't think it is.
Oh, did they have a wee bet, did they?
Maybe. A little bit of something. Maybe Leach said, I bet you Latham goes for a duck. Something like that.
Okay.
That was about England and their players that also, yeah, that's it. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. At least you look happy in your Hobart Hurricanes cap, eh? If they lose a wicket in the next Stuart brought over, I'll dress as Santa.
Well,
How about that? Where'd I be forfeits for why the Kiwis shouldn't lose wickets?
It's just frustrating watching this.
Well bowled once again, Matty Potts just outside of the off stump.
Good leave.
And that's the thing. If anything, Latham, because of that angle, he thought he had to play it. But the more you see the replay, the more you think maybe a leave could have been.
Yeah, but he left that other one, didn't he? Got bowled.
Yeah, he got clean bowled, and it was a sad sight for him.
It was. It looks like a good crowd too.
Good old Headingley. It's quite a square ground, isn't it?
That looks
well bowled. Pitched up nicely. And that will be the end of the over. 2 for 1 for the Kiwis. And yeah, interesting. Williamson actually already at the crease, I should mention.
Yes.
I didn't realise that. What's...
Conway will be at 4.
Conway 4, okay. They're normally how they do it. Is Williamson normally our 3?
Not sure, actually.
Oh, yeah, no, he is, because Taylor's normally 4, isn't he? But then I think they had a bit of a reshuffle. Here's my milestone too at one moment. We will quickly have a look. That still really annoys me that it doesn't show up on the YouTube chat. I have to go through this, but that is all right. We go like this. We go like this. We go like this. We go like this. And then, do you want to read out the milestone chat from Robert? Ready? It's this one.
Hey, Hamish, look what I got. Member for 7 months. Wow.
Nice little gold badge as well for you, Robert.
Yeah.
You are enjoying the perks, which are
It's going to be smart then, but it's going to be not.
I feel like we need to add more membership perks for you guys as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that looked dangerous. That was close
that
to
was
leg
too.
slip. And also, I like the look of old mate Will Young. And happy 7 months, brother, says Katie Dixon. And I was like, Hamish and chat, can't wait for the All Blacks versus or All Blacks and Ireland in July. Yeah, they are going to be some pretty awesome matches. We have got a few videos planned for before then as well, so be sure to keep an eye out for those. And I was saying, hey, Hamish's mum says Tesla.
How's it going?
Oh, that was close.
Nah. That heaps of room.
Okay. Okay. Heaps of room.
Yeah,
heaps of
Mr.
room.
And he was never going to get that.
I was like, yep. And also, hi, says Ali Miller, welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing well. 6 for 1 now. Williamson, first ball face. It's having it for a 4. Some aggression maybe from the skipper. Jeez. Got to be careful with that in swinger, though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 to 1. 6-4-1, I should say. Like they're saying, Brendan McCullum and Kane Williamson, they've had a few times together at the crease, plus also just in the changing sheds talking about batting. Might have a few little hidden features, possibly a no rugby this week, or we have still got a couple matches. Curry Cup final, the MLR final, top 14 final, and then also South Canterbury have a Shield challenge up against Hawke's Bay.
Yeah, midweek.
You can.
I suppose. Well, I wouldn't know any of the players. No, there's a few Waima's there too.
Yeah. Dad was going to tell us all about Theo's plumbing.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Well, it is. Have a good one, brother. So we're good, Katie and Mum. I'm off to sleep. Though, bless y'all. Says there's so yeah, we will see you later on at LOL. Says Christopher Briggs. Welcome in, mate.
How's it going?
And also thanks, Katie Dixon. You're starting NRL next week with Broncos versus Cowboys. Says Robert there. That is true. The NRL coming up, State of Origin this weekend as well.
Yeah, on Sunday night or something.
Yeah. Who do you think's winning that one?
Oh, New South Wales, of course they are.
Okay.
They won't lose 2 in a row.
Well, bowl once again from Broad. It looks quite large.
Yeah.
It looks like, yeah, it does look oversized, doesn't it?
Who had this on last?
No,
He's a big head that had it
I think you might have. I think it's just like the way that it's built, isn't it?
Oh, didn't you have it over the headphones?
Maybe. We'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't my big head.
No, your head's not that big.
No.
I've been called skinny head a few times, which I mean,
Oh, really?
I can kind of see it, you know.
Oh.
Is that a giraffe or is that the Kiwi lads? Stuart Broad, outside of something left alone, and also we have got the Luck IRL. And also, what are your thoughts on opening up eligibility for New Zealand citizens playing in Australia and franchising out of Super Rugby to make it more exciting and interesting, says Cashman? Ooh. I mean, it'd be interesting. I would like to see a few more Kiwis make their way over to Australia because it seems at this stage that we might only have Super Rugby for a couple more years, depending on what happens, whether or not it splits into Super Rugby Aotearoa and Super Rugby AU again, or whether even Super Rugby is the name that they go with for the Australian side of things. Like, it's still a bit of a grey area, but I'd love to see some sort of thing wow, that's a good ball. How some sort of like, not so much draft, but some sort of like wild card, like player from another team. Like you can, like, yeah, I don't know, find some way of like rotating one player or something just to throw something out there as a curveball. Like imagine, although that's the thing, it's very tricky with rugby because everyone's family's all set in one region. And then to say, right, you're actually moving to this region for 6 months for Super Rugby, definitely in current times is very tricky to do.
Well, isn't that what the Warriors, the Breakers, and
Phoenix
did for the last 2 years?
It is.
They might realise how hard it is on the New Zealand teams.
And also, Boo Queenslander are 1 up. He Brisbane Broncos supporter, so I'd assume that's Queensland, isn't it? So maybe he's open for the Queensland 2-0. And it should be Super Rugby in March and April round robin across South Africa again, says Dr. Ezra. I was talking about something the other week, which I know they won't do, but something that would be quite awesome as a pre-season like fitness thing is get all these players to one location, like 2 weeks, or not 2 weeks, like literally 2 days at Sky Stadium where you have like randomly drafted sevens tournament style like teams. That's a nice job. It's going for 4 Will Young. But yeah, like have it that players turn up, you have like a team captain, and then it's kind of like a draft of like you get a mixture of Super Rugby teams, and it's pretty much just to do with almost pre-season fitness more than anything else, and also showing off, you know, the skills. But I don't think they'd do it.
No, probably not. It's money. It's all about the money.
Yeah. Everyone loves money these days, don't they?
Well, as you should.
And also NBA does it, says Cashman there. And also we have got Warriors are back at Mount Smart next weekend.
I think it's sold out already. I think I read a headline.
Up against the Eels, was it?
Don't know who they're
I'm not too sure.
Saw something about a sellout crowd.
And can you read my messages, Brandon? One moment. We will go up. And the message was no rugby this week.
Yeah.
I think we did get that one, I believe. But still a little bit of rugby. I read too fast sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
Mm.
Mhm.
But Craig Overton,
Has he got a
brother.
or twin brother,
Uh,
or are they just brothers?
it's either twin or just brothers, but it's Craig Overton and Overton.
Murray,
No, not Murray. Don't think.
John,
John Overton.
Luke.
Doesn't sound terrible. It might be their dad.
Luke.
Luke, no. Craig Overton. There's his brother there.
Oh yeah,
They gonna tell us?
they are twins.
Hmm.
Craig and
Scott Overton.
oh, he's got Jamie.
Wait, Jamie or Craig and Jamie? So is it Jamie or
Scott.
I assume one of those is the dad, maybe.
Ah, okay.
So it might be Scott Overton and then Craig and Jamie Overton as the sons. Mm. They do look very similar. And also we get the Tigers, they're playing, okay, and going to France or going to Japan, do it, or France. I reckon a draft could be amazing. And Will Young made 30-plus runs. So Shivam there as well. And JB is debuting today. And Craig is 12th man.
Yeah.
There you go. Ooh. Nicely bowled by Potts. That's the end of the 4th over, 10 for 1 now. I feel like that first wicket took the wind straight out of your sails, didn't it? Hey.
It's not what you want to see in the first over.
No.
You want to see about 12 runs, no wickets.
Do you want to see some guitar shredding? That'll cheer you up.
Is that right?
Yep. This has become like a staple at the live streams now. I feel like eventually I'm going to get kind of good at it.
Oh, that's quite cool to see through.
Yeah. Look at that. The old yellow guitar, eh?
Mm,
You ready?
you're showing off now, yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Wow.
Mm. Da-da-da-da. I don't know whereabouts you do that next, but also Boothio 1 was online on my Xbox. Says Brandon there, and also Mark their father, Scott Overton's an author.
Okay.
I see.
It's got to be someone's birthday somewhere.
Surely. Is it anyone's birthday? Don't just say it is for the sake of it. Is it actually anyone's birthday? Do let me know.
Isn't that the Jaws? I won't watch that movie.
No, you don't like it? No. I don't know where that part is. And also we have got there. Look who is one kicking me, Robert.
Have we missed something?
No.
Okay.
Well, young now. I can do that every time that Stuart Broad runs in, but I won't, because or else then it's only a matter of time till he gets out, isn't it? It could be awesome to do like a tournament over 2 weeks, draft the teams to determine who faces who in the final. Go in, play 20-minute halves, 3 games. Whoever wins plays next week. Same 3-day championship round. See, like I feel like something like that would make them some money, but they like don't want to have to organise it.
No.
You know, like I feel like that could be quite the catch. Like what was I thinking of the other day? How end up with like maybe 8 teams, have a couple like other teams make their way in there, like the New Zealand Barbarians, add them in there.
A couple of mixtures.
Moana Pacifica, and then that gives you 7 teams, and then one like kind of other bogey team. Like if Australia do want to take part, then you could end up with like the all 12 teams in there, of course. Maybe you give the Fijian draw a chance to play some 7s because they love 7s. go with that or something, and then just have like a miniature tournament. Like they're just, because the thing is, like, it wouldn't just be for the sake of trying to make a little bit of extra money. It would also be good fitness training for the other sides, kind of get them all rearing to go. And yeah, I'll have to pitch it to them, won't I?
You will.
They won't send me an email back.
No, probably not.
No.
I'm surprised no one from Sky has contacted you yet.
No. I feel like the most likely thing that they'll do is contact me and be like, hey, can you stop doing what you're doing, please?
Why?
I don't know. People are weird. It's competition, isn't it?
Yeah, but you got to have a subscription to be Sky. You don't have to have a subscription with you. Though donations are kindly accepted.
They are. We now have PayPal.
Really?
Yeah. I can't remember the link, but there's like a link that you put and people can donate through PayPal.
And have you got access to the PayPal account?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had to try about 7 different passwords, but I got there in the end.
Oh, you remembered it in the end. Oh, don't you hate passwords?
Yeah, they're a right pain.
Yeah.
This is where we should have like a sponsorship with someone who does like those password encryption things, but we don't. You know. I was reading that DM on Discord. It's been Ecton's birthday. He's an England cricketer. Oh, well.
There you go.
There you go.
Just for you from the Kiwi lads.
5 overs down, 13 for 1. I feel like there's a wicket just around the corner.
Shush.
No,
it's not.
Okay.
Right, you're getting bored already.
Oh, dang, you shouldn't be playing them like that, Williamson.
Throw him into that shot.
Another image of Mum watching in South Africa go. The Black Caps, says Joss Pike there. So you've arrived safely in South Africa after being in Oman. You might remember Joss. He is the one who sent those South African rugby ties.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was in Oman for a little bit, now back in South Africa for a bit of a spell. Also, we ever go there? Oh, yeah, got a Patreon. I do not have a Patreon. We have only just worked out how to do PayPal. So it might be a little bit longer. I feel like our Patreon kind of is the membership of the channel type thing. I don't know. Like, because that's the thing. I have so many ideas of things that I'd like to have as like extra benefit, like membership stuff. But then I realized I do put a majority of it on the channel anyway. So, yeah, see how we go. And I was a Distracted Sports. I said, hey, Mum.
How's it going?
And also, we have got, Robert says Jack. And also, we have got nice in there. And also, hey, Kiwi lads, what can I do for question time? Says Brandon. Well, that depends on the questions, I guess. Oh, nice. Almost Yorker.
He's bowling well without luck.
So
Which is good for us.
He was unlucky in the second test match, wasn't he? He bowled extremely well in the first, but then just didn't really get too many wickets, and also no wickets. Oh, no talking, please, Aosh. No more wickets. And Patreon is like a membership. It is indeed. It's kind of like a separate site that you offer extra videos and stuff for, like, I guess, donation type things.
Oh, okay. Have we got time for that?
Nah, I don't know. My mum could run our Patreon.
Okay. What do I do?
I don't know. I'll have to do some Googling, won't I? Oh, yeah. That's the thing. I always feel weird asking for money.
You do.
I feel like I've been that way, like, since the start.
When there was that betting war.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. The one's donating, trying to outdo the other one, and they got quite big with some of those donations.
Rio Gamer and Johnny were donating hundreds. And George was sitting next to me going, go on, keep it going. And I was just, wow, Baal, but well played as well. And I was like, time's out, Brandon. And I was like, no, it will be you timed out. He's right, he's putting the foot down, isn't he? It's kind of like a cello when you hold it upwards, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
I have to keep on doing that with my mouth because I haven't worked out where that part is. Wow, bow. I was okay there. Mods will decide, thank you, brother. Here's Katie Dixon, and also we have to goodbye. Says Brandon, and also, bro, I'll be so down in August for my birthday. Keen to grab a coffee? Maybe I can teach you some camera stuff, says Cashman. Whereabouts are you located? Cashman. So down in August for my birthday. So what part of the South Island are you possibly going for? He actually used to be in there with Sky, fun fact.
Oh, okay.
Mm. So you're down for, just quickly, your birthday. Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a bit off.
it was.
I
wasn't it?
missed everything.
You did.
I missed all the strings.
Mm-hmm.
I learned that it's very hard to find a nice picture of Headingley because it's always overcast and bad weather.
Oh, okay. It's a nice sunny day there at the moment.
Yeah, but it still looks doom and gloom, doesn't it? And how far is Queenstown? Queenstown from us is probably about 3 and a bit hours, 4 hours?
3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, about that.
Mm,
No, what? Yeah, 3 and a bit hours. Yeah.
in a bit.
Been a while since we've gone directly to Queenstown.
We'll have to go there at some stage, maybe in the next, maybe in
Summer.
4 months' time, yeah.
When it's summer.
Hmm.
Too bloody cold at the moment.
Take the household to Queenstown.
Quite enjoy Queenstown, I suppose.
Stuart Broad. Wow. Nice shot from Williamson. Worked away and now Speedy. Oh, he's done well. Like they're saying, the practice pitches, they make it speed up big time, don't
Yeah.
they? That's done from Jamie Overton. Right, Williamson and Young are both almost getting themselves towards double figures.
Mm-hmm.
It's always useful. I'm in Auckland at the moment, but I'm coming down for the All Blacks Argentina game. That's in Christchurch, isn't it?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think so.
I feel bad for Dunedin because they were going to have Springboks All Blacks, but then I don't think they get one this year.
I don't know.
Oi! That was close to a run out.
Oi. You think he heard you?
Maybe. Hi, my brother. How are you both? Here's Andy, Mike.
Yeah, good, thanks.
Oh, I'm very well. It's good to see you, Andy. Hope you're doing well. What do you think of the series so far? 2-0 to News or to England? What's these? Other way around. Yeah, 2 wins in a row.
Must be that one.
Orange
Dairy
Dairies.
Stadium, yeah.
Where else are the All Blacks home games other than, of course, Eden Park? Because it's always Eden Park.
So that's August 26th.
Mm.
I
I think we have one other. Do we
it's
have
in
one
July.
other?
Is it in July?
It might not be.
No.
We might only have one home test match. But once again, by Broad, he's really finding the mark early on. Not really straying away from his line and length. Mount Smart. There's Robert then, I think 3-0. It does seem likely at the moment, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, that's the time. Yeah. September.
That'll be it. We've got more in September.
Yeah. So
FMG Stadium.
Hamilton?
And then our Aussie one will be the other big one, I think. That's at Eden Park.
Yeah, I was going to say that'll be up north. They always get those ones up north.
Yeah, so I don't think we actually have any other than that Orange Theory one in the South Island. I was like August 27th. Says Cashman. So have you got any plans of kind of, what's it called? Tiki touring? Is that what you call it? Kind of going around the South Island? Or are you going to be kind of staying in Christchurch and then heading back up to Auckland? Cashman, do let me know. Password is to Brandon, not to say more, says Jacket. Also, I cannot wait for next weekend. All Blacks versus Ireland. Going to be good rugby, says Young Lou Brand. Yeah.
Of course, the Ireland ones. Where are they?
I think they've got one at FMG, one at Eden Park, and then one at Sky Stadium, I think.
Yeah, so that's Eden Park.
Or do they have one at Orange? No, they don't have one at Orange area. There might be a Dunedin one. Forsyth Bar, Dunedin.
Forsyth Bar, yeah, so that's the Irish test.
Are you going? July 9th, early birthday present. Hoorah.
Too bloody cold, hey?
Yeah, that would be freezing down south, wouldn't it?
Jeez, yeah.
You need like your hoodie and all sorts.
I'd need bloody trench coat. And fucking, oh. Yeah, and that's Wellington the next.
Now charging forward, Stuart Broad. Outside of our stumper, that's going to be the end of the 7th over. Just me, or has this first 7 overs gone a little bit slower than usual?
Well, that's half an hour for 7 overs. Yeah.
Is that's, I guess that's almost on par, kind of.
No,
A little bit?
Suppose. Yeah, but wee bit more than half an hour, though, isn't it?
I think Katie Dixon's starting to put 2 and 2 together a little bit.
What's that?
She got good spy skills, that girl. Jack's account was made yesterday, which would mean more than likely it might be controlled by another account.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So Jack and Brandon are the same guy.
Don't know, maybe.
Ah.
Last got banned. And also Jack's account hacked Brandon's YouTube Tuesday, Katie. Interesting. Oh, nicely played. Once again there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this to here because we can actually go like this. There you go. Now currently 7.1 overs down. There's a dog there. Hello, the puppy. It's a big old puppy, isn't it? Yeah. 7.1 overs down. Oh, nice ball. And also, I think Jack and Brandon are the same account. And also, we have got hi here, no, at me. Plot twist, eh?
Well, I don't
This
know
has a better.
that's not really, because everyone knows.
It's a better storyline than Scooby Doo. This stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to be like that Grand Mask reveal.
Mm.
Okay, there's Jack there, not me, not me.
It's Cashman.
Cashman said, "Yeah, tiny bit. Just Christchurch, Milford Sounds, and Queenstown." Ah, I see.
Milford Sounds, nice place.
Mm.
Driving through the Homer Tunnel with no lights, that was fun.
Is that legal?
Well, we couldn't do much about it because the Capri, this is quite a few years ago. We got a dead battery over in Milford when we got there, so we had to jump start it, and then we were coming through the tunnel and the lights slowly went.
Oh no!
And there's no cars coming the other way, so luckily your dad was driving then. So,
So you would have blamed him if you crashed.
no, it was pretty tough.
Mm.
It was fun.
And although you were there, England will average everyone since 2000, or avenge everyone since 2020 to present day. That's why they are more aggressive nowadays. And I think it's also Brendan McCullum in there as well. It seems to be a big old one. It seems to help out pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he just seems to have brought that confidence, didn't he?
Mm.
That other coaches should have, but didn't seem to be able to. But then when you have a new coach, new captain, you're out to prove something, ain't you? So, 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to win the next game, unless you're the Warriors and have a standing coach and still lose.
So I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Little dig there thrown in as well, just for good measure. Brendan McCullum, he has a lot of racehorses.
He does, yeah.
If you owned a racehorse and you had the opportunity to name your racehorse, what would you name it?
Good question.
Thank you.
Probably deserves a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of one.
Zach. Like just Zach, or like Zach Attack, or like
Zach Attack sounds good.
Yeah.
Well done. I got the first name, you got the second. We'll do it with that, eh?
Okay. I think I'd call mine the Mangoose.
Yeah.
Because almost a little bit of mango in there. Plus, I love goose. Because silly goose is a fun saying. So I would go the Mangoose. Barmy army. See Christopher Briggs there. And see this blue spam out. I'd never mess with mods. Because we can mute and ban users. And there. Yeah, the spanner of power in it. It's like Simpsons Hit and Run. When you find a spanner, your car gets fixed. When you have a spanner in the chat gets fixed.
You going to give me one?
Do you want one?
Probably too harsh.
Yeah, someone would be like, "Hey, Hamish, you suck," and Mum would
No,
time them out
no.
for life.
Yeah, that's my boy. You can't call my boy.
Yeah, only I can say he sucks. I see ball once again, 19 for 1. So we hit a little bit of a I
Boring
guess
patch.
stalemate. I was going to call it. You know,
That's rolling stuff in it.
2.33 run rate for New Zealand. See, that's the difference. England were going at about a 3 point something, and New Zealand in their first innings of the last Test match were going at about 4 or so.
Well, that's why it was a result in the end, because they did score quickly. Too quickly.
Yes.
They stuffed themselves.
That's only because the Warriors suck. Anyway, I feel sorry for B-Mac. I don't know which anthem to sing before the match. Yeah, does he kind of hum the New Zealand one next to people and then just gets like the tap on the leg from someone being like, no.
Yeah, but Ben Stokes was born in Christchurch, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I don't think he sings the New Zealand national anthem, does he?
Wow. No.
Kind of looks like our cousin. When he looks, you know which cousin I'm talking about, yeah.
You mean your cousin, my nephew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Williamson now on strike with Stuart Broad. Two very experienced players. A little bit of dancing going on from Kane Williamson, getting the toes shuffling. So he needs to go big here, Williamson, I think. Will Young, he'd love to be able to get himself about 50 or at least 50, really. Brandon and Jack type chat in a very, very similar way. So, says Katie in there.
Yeah.
Cost $99 to see Wallabies versus New Zealand in Melbourne in September. Oh. What? Why do you think it pisses me?
Great English. Love it.
It's going out.
Yeah.
That's rolled to the boundary. Very nicely done by Kane Williamson. $99. Is that a good price for a game of rugby? Because I know that the Test match we got charged less than $99 for the full day, didn't we?
Yeah, it was about 70 for Boxing Day, I think.
Which
was dear enough, but that was for a full day's of cricket, not 2 hours of rugby.
I guess it's because people will eat less than 2 hours, won't they? So you got to kind of strategically overcharge them for the food that they're not consuming.
Yeah, I know, but they did that at a rugby game. I think it was more like Otago versus Canterbury or something. And the tickets were only $20 or something, and there was a good crowd. Yeah, if they'd charged $30, $35, there would have been hardly anyone there. So you've got to, I don't know, sometimes the rugby and they get a bit greedy. Because that's why they reckon Lords wasn't sold out in the first test, because they were charging too much.
See, because the other side of things we were talking about the other week was if a crowd is sold out, should the game be free to air?
Yes.
Because theoretically,
nobody else can get in the grounds. So.
Because we were talking about it for South Africa as well. Like, unless you pay a ridiculous amount of money, same with New Zealand, really. Unless you're paying huge subscription prices, you're not getting the game at all.
No.
And then you pay a whole heap of money, and then they don't even have all the games. Like, I had to sign up for Stan Sport, which reminds me, I have to cancel Stan Sport at some stage, or else
before I get charged for it.
Yeah, or else it's going to be like $30 that we'll have to pay. I have to.
It'll be Australian too, won't it?
I have to renew my StreamYard subscription, and that's going to be a hefty old boy, because that's a 12-month locked-in deal for premium. So yeah, the PayPal. It's been Stokes playing. So here's Robert. He's loving the captaincy. Easy, really, isn't it? 2 wins in a row. Also, we've got there is Ben Stokes playing. And there's Robert short ball.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I read that one, didn't I? I do that. Kia ora, the Kiwi lad says, Nathan, welcome in, mate. Hope you are doing well.
How's it going?
Hope you're excited for another one of these test matches. It's been a little while since the second one, isn't it?
Yeah,
About 9
'cause-
days.
Yeah. Mm.
State of Origin just around the corner as well. I should mention on the Sunday that will be on the Kiwi Lads Sport YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, maybe I'll have me mum with me. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll
it's
have me
not till
dad.
10 o'clock, is it?
Also, we've got the ARDA brother. Another one out wide. They want to lure in Will Young to cut by the looks of it. And also, I think it's just Jamie Overton freeing up.
Quite a broad sort of fella, isn't he?
Big boy.
Big boy.
Not,
Muscly.
I wouldn't call him, yeah, it's like, because they always say stocky, but I wouldn't call that stocky.
No, it's just
You know?
all in the shoulders, isn't it?
It's kind of like the Dorito.
Mm.
You know how it's like wide at the top and then cuts downwards. That looked like it had
looks
decent
like
shape.
It's a bit of pace too.
131. Warming up.
Mm.
And I'll say, yeah, we're good in Mel Vegas, Melbourne. Nice.
I like Melbourne.
You love Melbourne.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of all the Uber Eats that you can get in Melbourne.
Yeah.
That's
Imagine
amazing.
being right in the centre. You just walk out your door, go to the pub.
He's got a power butt. He says distracted. Is that like a big old bottom, maybe?
Well, they reckon, the bigger your ass, the more power you get or speed you get or something. Yeah, they used to say that about Danny Morrison and that.
Might have to put a little more junk in my trunk so that I can be a bit quicker.
Nice
Nice shot.
for a fastball.
Oh, there we go. Hey, howdy, says Lex. And g'day, David. And g'day, all. Hi, Donna. Katie Dixon and Hamish. Welcome in, David. Hope you are doing well. He's Dorito shaped.
How's it going?
And how's Melbourne? Nathan says it was a robot there as well. And hey, brother, how you doing? Hope you're well. And howdy, says Lex. Excellent. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing well. All the regulars tuning in almost at the exact same time.
Isn't it?
It's a bit fancy, isn't it?
It is. And it's quarter to 11 at night.
I think I know that sometimes it's because of my random hour live streams that I've ruined some people's sleep schedules.
Well, you're on your own, really.
Yeah, but that's all right. We get to watch all the sport, don't we?
Well, you do.
I've heard you've had a lot of junk dumped in your trunk, says distracted. Nah, I wouldn't say that. I know that I used to have a bit more of the junky trunky, I think. But now, see, the thing is, sitting on this seat for ages, I need a bit more meat, I think.
Yeah, because the chairs aren't that comfy.
No. Bone on wood.
Mm.
That sounds interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah, don't elaborate on that one.
No.
No.
New Zealand are rubbish, says Sidesweep. Yeah, or Sideswipe. In fact, yeah, they haven't gone the best in this series. Those hats look comfy, though. The umbrella ones. I've always wondered how well they work when it starts blowing.
Well, it looks like it's one of those stretchy bands. So probably all right.
Yeah.
But most umbrellas go up.
Yeah, they really fold. Those are umbrella hats are 10 out of 10. Nicely done by Williamson once again, and not bad in Melbourne. Cheers, Nathan. And also, Donna Detamish tell you I gave him a shout out last night. Cheers, Robert.
No.
Robert gave me a shout out last night.
Did he? Cool.
I just realised this is almost the first time I've talked to you today because I was asleep.
Last night you got up about 9:30 and said you needed to talk to George, so I went to bed. Then this morning...
I should just clarify, she didn't go to bed because I had to talk to George. She was still in the lounge. It was just, we did our separate things.
Yeah, I was watching TV and I couldn't watch it anymore because it was too loud. So I went to bed, and then this morning you were talking to someone when I went to work, and then you've only just got up in the last hour. So no, I haven't seen a lot of you.
No. This is nice to hang out, isn't it? We have fun.
Oh, don't do
that. Love it.
Hamish has got a new toy.
Yeah. Now that I've found it, it's just always about, He's got a new toy, and his is a trumpet.
Loving that.
Should I get a trumpet for the lounge?
No. See, it's only early days. That trumpet will be bent out of shape by the end of the day.
Although just talked to Hamish and Dottie, you'll be fine, buddy. Says it was to have the mod, and also we have got. And I haven't been following the cricket recently. Are we doing 8? If you remember Brendan McCullum, he's gone 8 because he's coaching England and they've done twice, beaten us in a row.
Mm-hmm.
It looks hot in England, says Hanoi. Yeah, it's a nice day, which is like, that's the thing though. It can be nice, then it rains 5 minutes later. It's just one of those unpredictability side of things. That hat's looking well warm for Ben Stokes. You only get a new cap every 25 matches though.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh.
Even if you're the captain. And also we've got that guitar. Hamish, who are you serenading? It's a great question.
That is. You going to answer it?
Well, I can't play one-handed. I was trying to do the happy birthday.
Yeah.
And I was like, Hamish, are you a vampire? Says Distracted Sports. I think I might have a little bit of vampire in me, minus the drink and the blood. I ain't that keen on that, you know? Like if I have to, no. But yeah, I prefer a slightly more well-done steak, which I know splits opinions. Like 5 people probably clicked unsubscribe right there. But like not to the point that it's rubber, but just to the point that not too much myoglobin's coming out of it, you know? Wow, that's an aggressive shot, Mr. Young.
Didn't go anywhere though.
No, he almost hit it onto his stumps. And the thing is, it would have been his own fault, wouldn't it?
Yep.
And I was like, do you think McCullum has caught up with the boys for a few beers yet? Surely. I feel like after the first one. And if he's not allowed to, surely after the third.
After this one, yeah, definitely.
When the pressure's off, that was close to the stumps. Like they're saying it was a bit of a risky shot and it didn't pay off at all. Well done, steak. Not too chewy. And then as I says, Hanoi. Yeah, see, I'm probably like a medium well done. I think I've slowly, throughout my years, because I'm so old, I think I've slowly like brought it back a little bit. Like I started off being like, I don't want the ones with the blood, mum. And she'd be like, shut up. No, you wouldn't, would you? No, she'd be like, you're a fussy little
Yeah, that was said quite often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, like, I guess I slowly went back a little bit further. Like, I'm almost like, depending on the day, I might even be a medium. You know, it just depends on what you've got with it. If I've got some chips or something, nothing wrong with putting a few chips next to it and soaking up the goodness, you know. And they say it loses some of its nutritional value when you cook it too much. And I was like a rare steak, says Katie.
Yeah, my dad likes a rare steak. But that's only because he grew up with 6 other brothers and sisters. And so whoever got the steak first. So they all have it rare. I'm pretty sure all his brothers and sisters have rare steak.
Yeah.
But that's only because of the household they grew up in.
And also well done is such a waste. Yeah, if it gets to too well done, like no pinkness left, it's just completely brown all the way through. See, that's the thing though. I am one of those people who prefer a slightly lower quality steak. Like I prefer a rump steak or a porterhouse than anything too fancy. Which is weird, but I think that's all right. Yeah, we have got about like Axel. I got body slammed by a bloke triple my size at work. Took a fire extinguisher to the head too. Currently in ACC. What job do you have? And when? How does that happen? Was there a fire? Or was it just? Because like a body slam by a bloke triple your size, first of all, was a bit of a rough one. But then after that, to get the fire extinguisher as well and be like, you know what? You haven't had enough yet. So have one of these. Were you surprised by the Crusaders win? The margin was paying a fair bit. I did expect them to win. I expected them to win by a little bit closer than the margin that they won by. Hillmorton Mental Hospital. Makes some sense. So yeah, hopefully you're all right and you get paid well for your time off. Have you got a concussion or anything, or is it just like, you know? And also we've got that Hamish, just heads up, people who cook a steak well cracked and porterhouse 2 minutes both sides and a small scoop of chips and a fried egg, heaven. Although I will adjust that, large scoop of chips. Let's not go light with them, you know? Probably should have a small scoop of chips, but who doesn't love a big old bloody feast of chips? Like Makiki fries. just down the road as well.
Up the road.
Up the road. And I was like, I see, says Katie. And also we have got, just had 2 Wagyu steaks for dinner, cooked on my grill. Medium rare is great, says Cashman. Have you ever had a Wagyu steak?
No, I've heard of them.
Because Dad's had a Wagyu.
Mm.
Because you can get like Wagyu beef patties, which might be something we'll have to... Should we do that? Should we do a video of Mum tries burgers? Like, because you love burgers, don't you?
I do love burgers, but it needs to be a decent meat patty, though.
Mm-hmm. So we'll give you like a $2 burger, a $5 burger, a $10 burger, and a $20 burger or something. And you can try them all. Sounds good. 11.4 overs down currently. Edison, we're running a little bit behind in terms of time. Again, isn't that the real expensive steak from Japan? It is. And like, depending on the type you get as well, like Wagyu in itself is expensive, but then you can get like even better cuts, and then you can look at like $200 a pop. Would you ever eat a $200 steak? Like if it was free? If it was free, yes. Would you? If I had to pay for it, no. How about if it was like discounted 75% off and it was $50 for a $200 piece of steak? Would you consider? Yes. Okay. What if it was 50% off and you had to pay $100 for a $200? No. Okay. That's the thing. I would be quite concerned if places were offering food for a very large discount. Like it makes you wonder what's happened to that food. Like, did they drop it? So then they're like, right, we're going to sell it anyway. So we'll just put it way down. And it is the calves are fed on milk and massaged, so tender meat and marbled. Do you ever massage a cow? I don't get close enough to a cow to massage it. How would you massage a cow? Would you like... I don't know. Does it like lie down and you just give it a nice little belly rub? Mad in the head, cows. I'd pay $100 for a steak if it was for charity. Is Katie Dixon? Maybe. Maybe? Oh, what I does. Yeah. Well, you saw those cows out the farm. Yeah, they were all friendly, weren't they? They were eyeing me up. Yeah, they all wanted to come see him. Mum was petrified of them because she thought they were all trying to like make them her girlfriend. They were trying to get pretty close. Mad fucking things. Sorry. Yeah, but one of them just went, just looking at you. Yeah, no, I was running the other way. 500 grams for $175. Says Catchman, I worked at FGO for 2 years. Trust me, Kiwis are sold the meat that drops on the concrete floor. No BS. There you go, eh? And I was like, are you from the country region of New Zealand? Not a little bit, but not really. We're in Canterbury, like kind of right at the bottom of Canterbury and almost into Otago. So there's a few farms around, like George is on a farm, Daniel's on a farm. We're in town. Yeah, we're townies. Well and truly. Well and truly townies. Yeah. Well, that has its perks, doesn't it? Does it? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's dead and buried. That's going to be Will Young possibly gone. Jack Leach, the very first ball that he bowls. Oh, happy birthday, Jack Leach, even though it's not your birthday. Oh. Okay, they think that there might be a little bit of bat maybe on this one. And also, we've got, Brandon, don't let that guy, Jack, get to you, buddy. Here's David. What happens here? Dun, dun. Oh, no. There's no bat. Oh, no. That's not good. Go on, and also, when did the Mario Bees play? They are playing on Wednesday? Yeah. Actually, on the same day as the South Canterbury versus Hawke's Bay game, I think. Oh, there we go there. Okay. And also, we go, man, that was a screamer. Uh-oh, this is not good. So you think down leg? No, I'm just hoping. Hoping? No, that looks plumb. But anyway. I think Will Young's going home. Oh, I think he's whoa, Nathan. Nathan has just given us a $31 super sticker.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's impressive.
It's very impressive. And the super sticker, we're going to get to see what it is. You ready? It's about to pop up. Da-da. Thanks for being you.
Oh,
Isn't that
that's
nice?
sweet.
Thank you, Nathan.
Yeah,
I
cheers,
appreciate you, mate. And also, yeah, David's a member for 10 months now as well.
mate. Jeepers, that's dedicated. Robert 9 months, David 10.
Wait,
Who's
did you?
the longest one?
I think at the moment it's Katie, David, and Isaac, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think those three, because it's been on and off a little bit. And happy 10 months, brother. And there's, and while that sticker is moving, so it is indeed. Although saying that, even if it wasn't, depending on where that fire extinguisher hit you, maybe everything is spinning currently. And also, can I have a guitar request, please, Hamish? You can indeed, David. Go on. Let me know the song. I'll try my best. Sebastian will turn 12 months before me, says Katie Dixon there.
Yeah, where is Sebastian?
Sebastian must be possibly celebrating big time, I would think, at the moment with the 2 wickets fallen. Right.
Oh, that's right. He likes the English, doesn't he?
Good bowling change by Stokes, says Christopher. Yeah, perfect timing, really, to bring him in. The thing is, I love this more because it's yellow as well. Like, it's just like it's as if without even knowing it,
That's your favorite.
it's just
colour.
you know. And most expensive sticker so far, says Cashman. Yeah, I don't know how expensive stickers go, but I would have thought like 31 would be right up there in terms of the like pecking order. I think that's middle stump plumber's day.
Yeah, why did Williamson let him review it then?
Oh, that was a cute sticker. That Pierre was so happy, says Katie Dixon there as well. And Sebastian was first. And yes, says Katie. So what is the request, David? Got to warm up the fingers, don't we, hey? Do you know the tune and put the guitar away and never bring it out again? Okay.
You've been told.
I have a little bit, haven't I? How about Iron Man? Or Smoke on the Water. That would be a good one, wouldn't it? That's obviously what you meant. I think there might have been a little bit of a spelling problem.
Spelling mistakes? What, all 10 words?
Oh, Lord. I want to learn the rest of Iron Man because I feel like that's a sick song, isn't it?
It is.
I don't know how that goes. The cable's the worst part of this because I have to kind of.
So when's Isaac down to give you more lessons?
I don't know. Just showing you, mate. Stairway to Heaven. Stairway to Heaven. I can do. I can do You Give Love a Bad Name by Bon Jovi a little bit. You ready, Mum?
Mm-hmm.
Still sounds a bit rough.
Yeah, but
You got the gist of it though.
Gist of it, yeah.
And I was like, I still can't believe the Lathan thing. I mean, I hope he's okay. And I was like, plug it, mate. Says David. And I was like, yes, Bon Jovi, says Lex. I feel like the day that I walk into my live stream and play Stairway to Heaven is the day that I've completed guitar. You know? I feel like I do want a song because, You Give Love a Bad Name, I probably do that every single time. But I like a new challenge. You Give Love a Bad Name. Yeah, it was supposed to be by Bon Jovi, but it didn't really sound like it. It just sounded a bit rough. I'm working on it. Slowly getting there.
How did Leach get the wicket?
He ended up getting LBW straight down the middle stump. They reviewed it, but there wasn't much to review, no. Just ended up getting cleaned up. Emotionally, I mean. Says Katie. Oh, hope he's okay emotionally after getting the duck. You know, that hurts a little bit, the ducks, doesn't it?
Yep.
You ever had a duck?
Yep.
You ever had 5 ducks?
No.
Okay.
Didn't play that long.
That's a nice shot, but it hasn't gone through.
Your dad's mate brought me a yellow ducky.
Did he?
Yeah. Smart ass.
That was nice of him.
Oh, it was. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mm.
Yeah. It was just too soon, you know. Just too soon.
Oh, shot. Conway aggressive early on, and also we played around it. Says Christopher, he ended up connecting with his pad, didn't he?
Mm.
Kind of ended up getting his bat hooked on his pad. And then after that, it kind of ended up just not quite making its way right through to the ball. And then it just, it was plumb middle stump for him. A new challenge, try surfing. If you haven't, I started a month ago. It's great fun. Says Hanoi there. And also we have got there, who had 5 ducks, says David. My mum didn't quite, did
No,
you?
I didn't.
Did you have more than one?
No, don't think so.
I think I've only had 1 duck in my time as well.
Yeah,
I never got a 50.
I did. I got 2.
Did you?
One in Christchurch
Okay.
and one in Timaru.
Oh, you share them around a bit, eh?
Yeah.
No, I never quite got there. 43 not out, I think, was my best.
Mm. You had the potential, but you just didn't. You weren't confident in your ability, but you did have ability.
Yes.
Then you got a wee bit bigger too, and you could have had fun.
15 ducks, says Braden. And also, you give guitarist a bad name as my version, says Lex Axel.
Oh, that's harsh.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah,
you're
can we-
right, though. No, we're not going to time out Lex. He could be concussed, which is what we'll blame it on,
Okay,
you know.
Sorry.
If it wasn't like almost like past 11 here, I would probably get Isaac in the call and he could just shred something for you.
Mm.
Like when he played Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Ansley, like that shocked me big time because he like hit all the notes and whatnot. He just kind of I got something in my eye.
Really?
Yeah. And now I hate this.
It's called an eyeball.
Every time it looks like I rub my eye and then it looks like I've been punched.
Mm.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like someone's given me a right old good seeing to.
Mm.
Wait, is that the right term? I don't think so.
Um,
Seeing to is something else, isn't it?
mm.
Mm. Good.
Jolly Rogering.
Jolly Rogering sounds like something else too. In the desert makes it tough. In there for the surfing side of things, yeah.
Yeah, we got Caroline Bay down up the road,
Mm.
or Kakanui is probably our closest surf beach, maybe.
Mm. And also, yo, kids, I'm here now. You better behave, says Patty. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing well. I was dissing myself, says Lex Axel. And good evening, says No Mum. Welcome in. I like the fact that we're it's almost like we've got waves of regulars coming in, isn't it?
Mm.
Similar to surfing, you know? But like, it just seems to be like everyone's coming in twos. It's like Noah's Ark all over again, isn't it?
Mm.
Now we've got Nov, Mum, and Patty arriving. Hello, Kiwi lads and mother.
Okay.
Mother. Now we've got Anna from Lennox as well. Hope you're doing well, mate. Overton reminds you of the England bowler from 10 to 15 years ago, but forgot his name, says Hanoi. 10 to 15 years ago.
10 to 15. No, it wasn't the one with no neck. Who was that? That was the. I was going to say the black dude, but
Who would that be?
oh, what's his name? 10 to 15. 10 to 15.
Speaking of ducks, Ollie Pope has gone one of the longest times ever without having a duck
Mm.
in cricket. I've still got something in my eye. It's unfortunate. Archer.
Gladstone Small is the one I'm thinking of.
Ah.
So then you.
Mhm.
And who's the other one they?
I'm just crying over here.
Okay.
Like, it's going to be this far down, isn't it? Williamson sitting on 15 off 29 as we currently sit.
Mm.
39 runs doesn't seem like a lot. Like, it seems to have been a long, hard.
I can't stop yawning now.
Maybe Hoggett.
Hoggard. Yeah,
Hoggard?
Matthew Hoggard.
Are you going to be doing the T20 World Cup end of the year tour from Oz? Interesting. I want to on the probably Kiwi Lads sport, I guess, because of the fact that they copyright struck us last year for certain games. No hard feelings. If you Sri Lanka. No. So we'll probably do certain games, but some games might end up getting missed out.
Sri Lanka's gone bankrupt anyway in the country.
Are they?
Fun fact.
Very fun fact. Now I feel bad for slandering them. My Wi-Fi has been so bad. I was looking for us to you. Hey man, how you doing? Nice to see you here. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing well. If you have been enjoying the series so far, New Zealand's struggling a little bit. Just a little bit.
You won't know though. Well, you'll know Flintoff. Harmison, you wouldn't have heard of him. He was a big dude.
Jones, was that Courtney Jones? No. All I can think of is Eddie Jones, but that's of course Mr. Rugby fellow.
Andrew Jones from New Zealand, but
yes. Michael Jones for rugby. Yeah.
Dean Jones for cricket.
Simon Jones.
Jones. Okay.
There you go.
Oh.
And I was like, howdy, hey, brother, hope you're well, says Kenny Dixon to Gareth. And there as well, but now Overton about to bowl again. He's gone for 10 runs off 2.5 overs. Oh, that was close to the wicket, though. That went just over the top of the stumps. And that will be the end of the 14th over. Conway and Williamson still at the crease, 40 for 2. Nice one. And New Zealand will get the comeback. I have typed it into existence. And do you think the Māori will be Ireland? I mean, they've got a pretty good side.
They have.
Overall, but I don't know. It's a tricky one.
But then Ireland won't be their number one team, will it?
No, you'd think they'd have a few players rested to try and...
Yeah, so maybe they will.
I'll ask Smith and Jones. And there it says David the Mod. And also we have got Craving Ferg Burger. Have you heard of Ferg Burger?
Yeah, down in Queenstown. It's supposed to be quite good.
It's supposed to be good, but you got to wait like a good long time to get it, don't you?
So you don't want to be waiting there in the middle of winter.
Then saying that, do they have Uber Eats delivery? Because if they did,
you'd just get one of those, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
LS Smith and Jones is actually, isn't that the comedians from the UK?
Comedians from the UK?
Yeah, LS Smith and Jones.
Oh, sure.
Sure it is.
I don't know many comedians.
Oh, this is
from the older
generation. Yeah, Blackadder days.
And someone smacked me. I'm back in Ireland to end the Eden Park streak, says Lennox. Could happen. That's all I'm going to say. I feel like a lot of Kiwis are saying 3-0, 3-0, but I'm thinking, 2-1. Maybe we get a little bit closer. Because Ireland, that's the thing. Because they beat us last time, people can't underestimate them. No matter what's happened since then, no matter how good Super Rugby looks for New Zealand sides, it's a whole new ballpark when it comes to international. You think of the chemistry that those Leinster guys have built up over the last few years. Add in a couple months to men who are always passionate and just flying at the line. And then you've got one of the best loose forward trios in the world with Josh Van den Fleur, Jack Conan, and also the youngster Caelan Norris.
None of those names mean anything to me.
Okay. But yeah, I think there's a decent chance. Like that Ireland, because we saw that Australia almost ended the Eden Park streak. And yeah, depending on how they go up against the Māori All Blacks and also just finding their feet in New Zealand, there's a decent chance. I wouldn't completely say New Zealand have got that one in the bag yet.
No.
Until I see their first match. Okay. I was hoping to buy tickets for the ABs versus Pumas at FMG for me and the hubby. Says no mum there, so that'll be a good game as well.
That will be. Yeah.
And ABs lost a lot of streaks lately. Ireland have the team to do it, says Lex Axel. And also, how about the Phineas and Ferb burger? You used to watch Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah, you guys used to watch it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Strange.
It also doesn't help with Kiwi coaches going overseas and giving away our secrets. Says David the Modern. That's it. Donna the Big One died. And also a little bit earlier from Siddhartha, we have got, I think the only thing that can end up in this losing streak for New Zealand is you eating an onion on the stream, says Siddhartha. Well, I'm not too sure about an onion.
No.
Overall. I possibly would, but it would just be a very bad experience, wouldn't it? That was almost a bad experience for Conway outside of our stump. So New Zealand versus Ireland could be interesting. Look at that ice cream. Get in here, son. I'll get in there, son. Yeah, it looked like one of those double
ones.
cones.
Yeah.
I feel like they're a good way of tricking people into thinking they've got a lot more ice cream than if they bought like 2 single cones.
Well, the ice cream set, El Paso, they're famous for them. You bloody huge scoops. Pay bugger all for them.
Oh, that's close.
No, totally.
Just a little bit over the top, though. I think Luke Romano gave our Blues playbook to Sith Lord Razor. Says Lax Axel there, of course. Going to the Blues this year, Luke Romano, after many years at the Crusaders. And actually, I was thinking of Angus Fraser, the bowler, but he's from the 90s. Says Hanoi there.
I remember him.
Oh, yeah, inside edge as well from Conway.
What about old Derek Randall, the cricketer? He was a hard case, apparently. No, batter. No, haven't heard of him. Apparently, he was a crack up in the dressing rooms, changing rooms.
Ah.
Quite a hard case.
Nice.
The good old days when you could have a beer and fall over and not be told.
Not have 15 cameras in there capturing it all.
Yeah. So you only allowed to buy 4 at a time.
That looks like it's a risky job, isn't it?
Yeah.
Trying to carry the beers down the steps. I was like, Gus Fraser was very sound. He's Christopher Briggs, and also we've got Derek Randall Randall was also a brilliant fielder.
Yeah. He was just one of those characters, you don't get too many of them now because they're not allowed to be.
And that is a cute sundress girl. Where do you shop? That lady on the cricket. Do you have a sundress?
No.
Would you get a sundress?
I'd get a dress.
Would you?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen you wear many dresses.
Well, I've had the odd one. I had a dress on the day of the wedding.
Oh, yeah.
That's what wedding day.
That one, yeah.
When I was bridesmaid, I had a dress on. Flower girl, I had a dress on.
Other than weddings or funerals, have you had like dresses on much?
Emma's graduation.
Ah, yes. That's that kind of the slightly more subtle dress, isn't it?
What do you mean more subtle dress?
Oh, it's almost, you'd almost think it was a skirt.
Ah, okay. Possibly.
That one?
Yeah.
And then the over the top one.
Jacket.
Yeah. And also we have got the how's Carl doing these days, says Katie Dixon, and also we have got there. Did you see poor old Carl Heyman the other night?
I haven't seen the article though, no, but I did see the headline.
What happened?
Isn't he struggling with dementia or something?
Oh.
He's a prop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ex-Blues?
No, Otago.
Was he?
Yeah, he was down south.
And Fergburger had some of the best pies I have ever had. Much more tastier than Fergburger. There's Cashman there. And when it's rugby, I'm the all-knowing master of the household, but cricket bows to the mother. And there goes us, says Lax Axel, and also we've got that in those days, you could probably get away with sandpaper, says Hanoi. And also, yeah, I read about that a bit ago. Says Katie Dixon there as well. Big shot down the ground from Conway. There's going to be 1 bounce for 4. Decent enough shot there. Conway, that's the thing. Even in a situation where he possibly shouldn't go aggressive, he still goes quite aggressive, doesn't he?
Well, he hasn't had a very good series either, has he?
No, but who has? Other than Daryl Mitchell and also Tom Blundell. And did I hear pies? You did indeed. Quick single. Do make it through.
My brother, when he's in Aussie, he always sees they're lacking a decent pie.
They're hard to come by, aren't they?
They are.
Depending on the pastry.
Yeah, and the meat's got to be pretty good. So the Feely pies are pretty good. Getting a wee bit expensive though, but very nice. You get, it's a pie filled with filling, spurting out the sides.
Nicely done once again.
That's what we miss here, the Savoy pies. They were to die for.
And the cream buns from there were all right too, weren't they?
Raspberry cream buns, yes, they were lovely.
Want to hear my worst pie story, says Patty? Well, that will depend on the pie. Might put us off pies. Which we wouldn't want, would we?
Mm.
Also, mince and cheese, please. Says David the Mob for the type of pie. Yeah, mince and cheese, steak and cheese.
Steak and cheese I prefer if it's decent steak, but if it's nice mince, I don't like that shitty ass mince.
The gristly stuff.
Yeah, I hate that. Oh, towny, not bloody farming.
And yes, Betty Wagon. Jeez, Cashman there as well, but Leach now bowling his last over. Or last ball of the over, I should say.
I was going to say.
17 overs down, and it is going to be 46 for 2. 17 overs down. Are you getting ready for bed, are you?
I am, yeah.
What time do you think you're going to be popping out?
What?
What time do you think you're going to be heading to bed?
No, shortly, probably. You sick of me already?
No, it's all right. I'm just contemplating getting some food. I'm actually quite peckish.
Are you?
Yeah. Nicely done. And also, they have one called the Ned Kelly. You need to try their pies, so many different flavours, says Cashman. And also from the entertainment view, you love big hits and footy, but the consequences is that it has on our retired players long-term bloody sad, says Lax Axel. Yeah. And the fact that like players nowadays just run at each other like they're two fridges just about to clash on a crane. Wow, that was close to missing the batter, Conway, but he does get it turned to leg there. And also, yeah. Interesting.
Very.
Very interesting choice.
So where do you get these
I couldn't have said it any better myself, really, though.
Ferg bacon pies?
I'd assume from like Queenstown as well, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Unless they're like a frozen department type one, and pies are good steak and cheese pie. And also, okay, so I was on my way to the rugby. We stopped to get a pie that was mince and cheese, and I took a bite. It had onion in it, and the taste was so bad. I don't know how I wasn't put off pies. Says Betty Wagon, and also concussion. It's like Axel short ball there, and also we got the no pork belly, chicken bacon, mushroom, chili steak and cheese, lamb shank. That's the Ferg Baker pies in Queenstown. You know, they sound all right, don't they?
When are we going to Queenstown?
Yeah, I'll be there by like 2 a.m, won't we?
Oh, not tonight. It's too cold.
Yeah. And they'll be closed. That would be unfortunate, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Go all the way to see that they're closed.
Might be open tomorrow. Oh, no, it's public holiday tomorrow, isn't it?
Oh, nicely played by Williamson.
Oh, it's sorry.
Oh, the Beaver said he had a pork crackling pie today on the radio, says Hanoi. You know, Beaver is, of course. Stephen Donald, I believe that would be.
Yeah.
Unless there's more than one beaver. I thought you were going to say that it was a rat in it or something. Says Patty. Oh, sorry, says Katie. I know that George was talking about the fact that sometimes when you get like a pie, it's just like cold in the middle, which is always a bit rough. It's a good shot from Williamson down the ground. And that will be 4 runs. Nicely done there. Sure, Broad trying to cut it off, but wasn't quite able to do so. Custard pies and Littleton are to die for. I mean, no, just onion. There's Katie Dixon there as well. And probably. So it could have been a rat in the pie, eh? And also when I went to watch rugby, there were some mates, one of them ate 3 pies and he spewed them up in the stands, lol. Says David.
Yeah.
And cold in the middle is yuck. I've seen George and Daniel get one of those like pies from the supermarket, like the Pie Time ones. You guys will know the brand, and eat it cold.
Oh, yeah.
Like they are wrong-uns, but they're farm boys, so they're like,
Yeah, see.
don't have a microwave, do we? Even though we were going to my house, which is like 2 minutes from the grocery shop, they were like, no, we'll just eat it now. Also, Stephen Donald is a Kiwi hero, and also, bro, what a waste. Says Paddy Wagon there, and also Queenstown next to Ferg Burger. Great idea, do it tomorrow. It was Cashman. And there as well. Williamson moving up to 20. Conway sitting on 11.
Is that yours chair squeaking or is the cat?
Maybe a little bit of squeakiness. This one every once in a while does just make a couple noises. Nicely whipped to the leg side once again. They do just take the single there. Fielded nicely by Alex Lees. 52 for 2 after 18. And also Taco Bell was discussing worse than Domino's on a bad day. There's Lax Axel there as well.
I thought that was supposed to be quite good, that Taco Bell.
Seems to have mixed reviews, doesn't it?
Because that's with the movie.
And are you doing the league tomorrow, New Zealand versus Tonga? If we do end up doing it, it will be on the Kiwi Lads Sport YouTube channel, which is our second one, but we might be doing it on there as well. Right, a little bit more spin from Jack Leach. And also steak, bacon, cheese, best supermarket pies around. And Saturday, says anyway. So we will be definitely considering it for that one. But we have also got the top 14 final, the Curry Cup, and all sorts coming up as well soon. And also steak, bacon, cheese, best supermarket pies around. There's Cashman there. And I'll buy a mince and cheese pie, and it will have it with a fried egg and a piece of toast. Sounds all right, don't it?
Unusual combination.
Yeah, but bacon and egg pies, don't you? So I guess drop the egg in the middle, and it's a party. That's a big shot from Williamson.
Did he get it?
Don't get a lot of it, but it is going to be just enough. He does get the 4 runs for it as well, Kane Williamson. Right. So, is this the last over you will be attending? I'm getting very hungry, I'll be honest.
Okay.
I'm getting quite peckish, ladies and gentlemen.
So what are you hinting at?
I'm hinting at...
Put the chips on?
No, I was hinting at I might go and have a snack as well. We might be a bit short for this first session, ladies and gentlemen, just because I did mistime my eating, which I'm normally all right at. Yeah. But my stomach's just been going...
Yeah, mine has too. And
I'm hungry now, says Hanoi. Yeah. And also going to attempt to make steak sandwiches and cheese sauce and onion tomorrow. And also your Taco Bell over here is pretty good. Says Katie Dixon there.
Yeah.
Straight to the man.
So what Taco Bell is the other dude been to?
The New Zealand version, I assume.
Because is that in Auckland now?
I think so. Or in the big airports, I think we've also got Taco Bell.
Oh, have we?
Yeah. And shakeout here is King. Says Patty, that's going to be a nice shot from Kane Williamson. Once again, does race away to the boundary and time to accelerate. It seems like they are starting to do that as well, by the looks of it, for the Kiwis. Williamson sitting on 29 off 50. Very nice shot as well. But yeah, so I think this is going to be our last over.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, and also, how is you just hungry for a pie? I don't think we've got any pies, do we? But
no.
I have to see what I can find. Now, Williamson. Last ball of the over. Nice shot. Straight to first slip, and I might have to try a different Taco Bell here in Christchurch. It's abysmal, horrendous, disappointment, immeasurable. And also we have got the are you driving around for a second session? Says Cashman. Oh, don't know. I have to see how we're going because it depends on, I guess, whether or not we do the top 14 final on Saturday morning, because I think I'm going to have a messed up sleep schedule for the next kind of few days or so. But we'll see how we're going. If we do end up coming back, I will get that schedule probably about 30 minutes before the second session starts, so you guys do know that that is going to be there. But yeah, I guess, nonetheless, it's weird, isn't it? Ending halfway through a session, but yeah.
Needs must, though. If you need to eat, you need to eat.
And also, we better let you get some sleep. Are you going to be here tomorrow? If we do it tomorrow, depending on the sleep.
Yeah, I'll see how we go.
How's the KFC's been in New Zealand for 40 plus years and they still serve it dry in New Zealand. Pathetic, says David the Mod. There as well, yeah. Sometimes, that's the thing. Sometimes you get a good KFC, other times you get bad KFC. It's just a bit sadder, isn't it? Also, cheers, says David the Mod. and there's up. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. 19 overs down. We'll be sure to keep you guys updated, possibly either on the Discord or anything along those lines with what is happening in the match as it continues. But thank you all very much for tuning in, and we will see you all for the next one.